What's going on, guys? We are back at it again, working on the mini bike. I do have the pegs on temporarily. I put them on off camera just to kind of see where I want them. This is not the final position yet. This is just an idea. Still waiting on the other parts, like the wheels, sprocket, brakes, throttle assembly. That's going to be a little bit, so I'll walk out here, and I've got a little bit of an idea for the seat. I have this Santa Cruz cruiser board, or sorry, not Santa Cruz, Sector 9, but I have this cruiser board, and it's funny, I might leave it just wood, see how it is, and then I'll possibly, get some foam or cushion parts and whatnot, and, do all that work. But basically, I'm going to put it like this. I'm going to cut it. I'm going to probably cut it about right there. I need to have access to this gas tank, but I also don't want it hanging off too far because it would be too back heavy, and with all the torque this motor has, I'd be falling backwards. And this is also wood, so it would probably break. So we're going to put it right about there where the tail is just sticking up a little bit like that. Then I'm going to probably cut it right about there. So let me grab a marker. I got to clean up from finishing this. I don't even need a marker. I could just use like something like sharp. Alright, that's good enough. Go ahead to our saw. So I'm cutting in the right spot. Alright. I'll have to smooth these edges out, but that'll be simple. Have to drill holes to mount the seat as well, of course. Yeah, that's perfect. So I'll just have to round these out, drill the holes. I'm gonna put the two here. I believe they're also 5/16, so I gotta go to the hardware store and pick that up later on. Let's put everything back here. Saving 20 bucks this way, or not 20 bucks, sorry, 40. I believe a mini bike seat is 40 bucks, and it's really not much different than this, so it's kind of cool because it's custom. I saved myself 40 bucks, so I'm gonna clean all that up later. Might just be a cleaning vlog at this point. Bring the seat back in. A lot of back and forth walking. Gotta grab a drill. Let's clean up my mess first. Clean up the garage, and then we'll grab our drill and get the drilling. I realistically didn't really need to cut it. I could have made a bracket to where the seat would like kind of fold up to where I could get to the gas tank without taking the mounting bolts off. but I don't feel like doing it that way. There's really no use. It's not really necessary. So, I mean, this should be really all my butt needs. So, on to cleaning this up. These are mini bike parts. I'm going to adjust the camera a little bit. There we go. Try to save some of these empty cans for when I do oil changes and stuff, when I take them to the dump and whatnot, and for other uses. They always come in handy. Not too many of them, but one of those. This one's also empty. Put this one downstairs, this one downstairs later. Store some in the basement. It's all for the trucks. Oil changes. Always keep extra ones on deck. This is just my dirty rag that I can't put in the washing machine. I've been explaining that because it messes up the washing machine. All my fishing stuff stinks. Oil for the Miata. Need to store my fishing stuff. Put that stuff in the basement later. Still fixing the fridge here. Fridge has a little fan problem, so my mom ordered the fan for that. That refrigerator is like 30 something years old. This refrigerator was in my grandpa's old house. Before they sold it, we took this with it, and so with the mower that I've worked on and used on this channel. If you haven't checked out my mowing videos, please feel free to check that out. I enjoyed making those. What I have, it's pretty much the end of the season for that now. Don't have to worry about that too much. Go. Pull the cardboard. Wiper, nozzle hoses and whatnot. It's typical Sunday cleaning. Battery's a little low on the drill, but I'm going to charge that before we use it. Clean all this up off camera. Not too worried about it. And charge that drill up and we'll get started. Alright, got the space all cleaned up. Much better now. As you can see, much more room. Less crap in the way. Let's get started on drilling, shall we? Mark it up. I don't want to move it too much, only because I don't have nuts on this axle and it keeps sliding. I'm trying not to ruin it. So, alright, let's see. Set it down like that. I got the Sharpie. Let's try and mock everything up here. Come from the underside if I can. sure it's even. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. That's the first hole. Maybe from like this. Here. Okay. That's about right. So I'll make those first 2 holes. Let's get a drill bit. One's too big. So I should have some. Let's make a small hole and go bigger. Got 2 good bits here. Perfect. I don't really care. Let's just see if I can line it up now. Yep, they're nice and lined up. I believe. Maybe I made them a little too wide. Where that one is. Okay, so I did make them in the right spots, so that's good. Let's move up to our bigger bit here. Just need them big enough for a 5/16 bolt to go through. Find another bit. I'll be right back. I gotta find the bit. Alright, time to make the other 2 holes on the back side. I'm going to leave them a little smaller because I'm using temporary, well, for now at least, temporary smaller bolts. I might keep this same size, but I mean, the holes here are for 5/16, so I'll probably go get some 5/16. Let's just start with these though. Just kind of get it on here and see how I like it. I'm obviously still gonna shave the sides down a little bit. Just so they're not too pointy. Not pointy, but clean it up a little bit. Just sit on this. Yeah, that's good there. I actually like that. See, these kickstands down. Just hold on to this, kind of. Oh yeah, she's nice there. That's good there. So I won't have to worry about it being too uncomfortable. I mean, it might be a little bumpy occasionally, but it's not gonna hurt. Just like sitting on a skateboard. That's how it's gonna look for now until I get all the other parts, and then I'll start cleaning it up, sanding all that down and whatnot. I'll have the hardware for it and everything, hopefully in the next video, like I said, with all the other parts. Please look forward to the next video, and until the next one, as always, be sure to like, drop a comment down below, and subscribe for everyday content. Peace.